Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for July 14th. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, July 14th, 1853, the first U.S. World's Fair opened in New York. The fair featured a huge exhibition hall called the Crystal Palace. It was made of iron and glass. Also, on this day in 1913, Gerald Ford, who became the 38th President of the United States, was born in Omaha, Nebraska. He was appointed vice president when Vice President Spiro Agnew resigned, and then became president when President Richard Nixon resigned. As president, one of Ford's goals was to help businesses operate freely by reducing business taxes and by easing the controls on them by the government. He also worked hard to keep the U.S. powerful after the war in Vietnam. President Ford won the Republican nomination for the presidency in 1976, but lost the election to his Democratic opponent, former Georgia Governor Jimmy Carter. And on this day in 1965, the Mariner 4 satellite sent a transmission of the first close-up photographs of Mars. It showed the regions on Mars known as Sabrina, Arcadia, and Amazonas. The satellite was 134 million miles, or 215,635,597 kilometers away from Earth.
Word power!
Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the saying, mad as a hatter. If you say someone is mad as a hatter, it means that he's acting crazy. The Mad Hatter was a character in the story Alice in Wonderland that acted crazy by always telling riddles and being rude. The saying, mad as a hatter, comes from back in the 1700s when people started to use mercury when making felted hats. They didn't know that the mercury was poisonous, and they used it freely. Hat makers were known for acting strangely, and now we know it was because they were being poisoned by the mercury they used to make their hats.
Ooh, extreme.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the most venomous jellyfish on the planet? The answer is the box jellyfish, which is also known as Flecker's sea wasp. A sting from this deadly creature can kill a person in 4 minutes. The box jellyfish lives in the shallow waters off of beaches in northern Australia and in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. They're very hard to see in the water because they're pale blue and see-through. Apparently, the best way to protect yourself from the venom of these sea creatures is to wear pantyhose. The jellyfish can't sting through the nylon.
Health tips.
Stretching your muscles helps increase your flexibility. Flexibility means you can move freely and easily. Animals have a lot to teach us about flexibility, so try this down dog stretch, which is good for your whole body. Begin on all fours with your back level. Keep your hands flat and your knees under your hips. Look straight down. Now, straighten your legs as you press your heels down towards the floor. Straighten your arms all the way and gently swing your head in through your shoulders. Next, return to your starting position. And that's the down dog stretch. Did you know that if every household in the United States brought just 3 rolls of paper towel made from recycled paper instead of the ones made from newly cut trees, it would save 590 million gallons, which is over 2,200,000 kiloliters of water. Why, that's enough water to fill 25,000 swimming pools. That's more water than 4,500 families in the U.S. use in a year. Saving water is a great way to take care of the planet. So next time you're at the grocery store with your parents, ask them if you can buy paper towels made from recycled paper. Look on the package to make sure that your paper towels are earth-friendly. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.